Hello, Jason. Ooh, nippy today. I've actually remembered to get me names list down. How are you today? How's sound and vision? Right, get ready for my ugly face. There you go. Raining. Oh, it's not raining, it's just cold. Ooh. Oh. I'm cold, freezing cold. I'll be drinking coffee before we start. That's better. Needed that. So how's things over in the States? How's your COVID getting on? Yeah, fine, everything's going. Oh, we're being hauled in wagons gold. It's cat litter. Excuse me. Yeah. I only realised I had the same video on last week because I've been busy today doing other stuff, so I didn't have a chance to sort of mess around too much in my train room. And I noticed last week I've actually got a long container wagon, which I didn't realise I had. I know where I got it from now, but I worked that out. But I don't know where it is, so it's a matter of once I get the new layout done, finding everything and having a big sort out, possibly in between, for get away from laying track. Yeah, well, we're going through our politics in this country is going right mad at the moment. I don't know if we have a Prime Minister by the end of the week. It's not looking good for him. Or our Boris. And then we've got Cranky up here in Scotland. But she's at least eased things a bit. Well, I'm not going to talk about that because that's part of my stuff for later. The train sounds on though. Should we have the train sounds on? Right, let's see what happens. You hear trains running now. It's too loud, I'll tell you. See, I think it's quite funny. The layout there is one I did in the sitting room before I got this room. So you see it out. And I had virtually no trouble with the track at all. Laid the track in this room, and I was getting problems here, there and everywhere. I'd fix something and something else would go wrong somewhere else. I'm hoping when I lay the new track I don't have these problems. I'm doing it slightly differently.
Last half an hour. You're back in it. That's those two tyres, one's on it still, but not on it, you see what I mean? Right, we're going to get
Too many cool actions going about on the street. In my mind anyway.
Because that one used to run really well. That's why I put it out.
Doing stuff when they should be doing couple of things that have
And I had a massive fucking
been waiting to go to court from COVID.
Two in a train fucking well,
Murderers
Anya
got away.
left half of his fucking car and came round and hit it in the back of it. And that thingy, which was just at the same time as the other driver came round, and he left that as well.
Yeah, most of these buildings on this layout, I got my daughter's boss said, did I want stuff? A load of stuff. And I said, well, yeah, what you got sort of thing. So he took some pictures of the stuff he got, and like three or four locos, bit of track, a load of buildings and some trucks, some wagons, and the wagons had two lots of the wagons had sliding doors. So there's only one of each. So I went on eBay, my favourite shop, and bought a couple of more. Oh, sugar. Yeah, well, thank you. Alright, is that better? I forgot to pull the mic down. Oh, right, okay, I'll take the trays off then. Right, is that better? That's the trains off and me speaking with the mic lower. I forgot I always push it out of the way. And I sit down, whereas normally I'm standing up. So it was miles away. Ah, sorry about that. Ooh. Yeah, they've just gone past. Bummer. Yeah, one's a cider company, I think, or lager, and the other one's just a plain brown, but they had sliding doors. So I went on eBay, as I said, I think I got three of each. I think now I've got 4, maybe 5 of the one lot, which would be the cider company. See if I can catch it on when it comes round. It's a light coloured one. Right, what's that? Right, it's that train. There's a container thing, I didn't know. Right behind the container wagon, there's 2 wagons, sort of, what's it called? Orangey, fawny colour, and then a brown one behind it. That's the 2 I got. Besides others, but that's 2 I got. Which as I said, I went and got more. Not many people on tonight. Where is everyone? My mate Stephen hasn't even come on yet. He's going to get a bad phone call from me. I might as well go on. Right, even though you're the only one here, you'll probably hear this about 3 or 4 times tonight. Our First Minister has decided to relax the COVID rules. So the Glasgow show, Scottish Model Railway show, which is in Glasgow. Yeah, I know. It was down to 100. It's now any amount. So that's good news. I'm going to buy tickets this weekend probably, or maybe even tomorrow, for me and my daughter, who are going through with Stephen. Bear Lane Junction, is it? Bear Lane? Something or other? Teach you for not being on that. I can't remember what it is. I might have his name down actually. This was made absolutely ages ago. No, I haven't even got his name there. Yeah. Also got a couple of the tankers that were going around, so yeah, there's February, this one that we're going to, 25th of February, and Stephen's picking me up, taking us through. He was going to stay the 3 days, but I think he's not exactly well off at the moment. So he's only going to come up, go for the one day, and then I think it's going to go back down that night. So I might get a lift home as well. You never know. Save a train journey. I don't know how long it'd be from here. 2 max, I would think. Because luckily I live on the ring road of Edinburgh, which takes us through to the road that goes, you know, the motorway or whatever you call them. I can't remember what you call them over in the States. Freeways, is it? Motorways? And that should only take about an hour to probably get to Glasgow, but then I don't know how far it is from getting off that road to getting to the actual, it's in a conference centre. I think it's conference centre, yeah, National Conference Centre or something. Hey, interstate, freeway. I knew it was freeway was one of them. I don't remember interstate. It's interstate. And Route 66. There you go. I've driven in America when I was in the Navy. My wife and kid came out, and we were at where were we? Fort Lauderdale, I think. Was it? It's either Fort Lauderdale or somewhere else, Jacksonville. And we drove down. No, it must have been Fort Lauderdale. We drove down to Disney World and stayed in Orlando for a week. So we did the tourist thing in America, in Florida. And then, yeah, I like Fort Lauderdale. Jacksonville wasn't so good, but Fort Lauderdale was good. Well, having said that, I had a mate that knew people in Jacksonville that had a boat, so we were out on that virtually every other day, sort of thing. Fishing and swimming and stuff, brilliant. Then we went on a party boat, their mates had, sort of thing. Jesus. Which is nearer then is, well, that's World, what's the other one? Disneyland. How far is Disneyland from you? Well, it looks like it's me and you. I won't be going all night tonight. I won't be going till 7 anyway at this rate. All my hard work we'll have to give up. Even, yeah, is it? Oh. Where are you actually then? See if I can work it out on the map roughly. Arkansas. I've heard of it. I haven't got a clue where it is, but obviously it's central. That's giving me a clue. Oh, this is terrible. This is really terrible. Well, I can see me finishing at past at the latest. At this rate, I'm not going to sit here. I haven't got a lot to say because I couldn't think of anything to say because I've done nothing. Right, I'll just go through it then. Louisiana and northeast of Texas. I've not been to either of them. I would like to have gone to New York. That's right there. One place I definitely would have liked to have gone, but we weren't too far away. Right. You've probably seen, or hopefully you've seen my video I put out the other day of the Trans-Pennine Express Hornby's Nova 1 Class 802-2, and myself, Shirley and Carol are buying it between us. So it's £168 each, which is, when you think of it, that's one loco each and we're only getting one train sort of thing. But I don't know when it's due. Hornby say spring, and I don't think it will be spring. And some of the shops are saying it's November, and the others are saying sometime this year. So I don't know who to believe. Hornby should be the one you believe, but it's the one that's not feasible, or not so feasible, should I say. But if it is spring, which is good, okay, mate. If it is spring and we get it, that's fine, because I want to try and get another loco, but I don't want to do it until I pay for this one. It's a Steam Black 5, Steam, sound, the lot, and that's only 260 quid, somewhere around that, which makes it, you know, a joke of the other one in a way, because I've still got to buy 2 chips for the other one, so that's another, what, say 50 quid, something like that. Oh, I don't know, it's all money. It's about time somebody, it's like our electricity and gas is going to go up, something chronic over there between now and April, or even March. It's like Hornby, they're all grabbing money at the moment, it's ridiculous. Hornby and Bachmann want shooting. I don't know how the Bachmann prices are for you over there, but the UK Bachmann prices are high. Coaches £50 each. Crazy. There's Stephen of Bear Lane. He says that my other Class 68 TPE or TransPennine Express, the coaches for that are Mark 5s apparently. I'm talking to you and you probably don't know what the heck I'm on about. But anyway, excuse me. It says from £30, but you click on it and it's £225 because you're buying 4 coaches and an end bit. So why they say from £30, I haven't got a clue, because you can't buy them separately. Yeah, but Bachmann went up here and then Hornby followed. That was the trouble. And they're blaming everything, COVID, shipping. Well, bring the work back to the UK so it's not shipping, because that seems to be the biggest problem anyway, is shipping. And the Chinese aren't obviously working full out, so everything's late. There was a in fact I've got one here. Where is it? Behind me. I've got this one now, whether I can get this in frame. Yeah, this one, which is a Class 91, and it's a Hornby, but it's not the Hornby that they're bringing out. That was supposed to be out, or they advertised it coming out in 2020, and I don't even think it's out yet. That one was one that someone put transfers on, and they've done a really brilliant job, and we paid about 125 quid as opposed to, I think it was just under 200 quid. I've still got to get coaches for that and a back bit. I could do winning the lottery big time. Right, not many people around, only 2 watching, so where is everyone tonight? My mate Stephen's in trouble, tell ya. Right, oh, another like, that's not bad. 2 watching, 2 likes, 3 likes, wait, going up in the world. Not very good though. Come on someone. Oh, it's gone back down to 2. Right, what else have I got? Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got written down. It was about that and the show. I'd like to know who's going to the show as well. Now that everything's been lifted, possibly people will start saying that they're actually going now. Good decent gear could cost about 200. Wow. Say that. Say 170 pounds, something like that. I would think, because I'm not sure on the actual rate. It's got to be somewhere around that. All right. That's even better still. That's down to about, say, 140, say, pounds, GB pounds. That'd be cheaper than the Bachmann's over here, I tell you. Do the Bachmann's over there sell the British engines, or do you have to order them through Bachmann UK if you'd want them? Hey, hello Simon. How long we gone? 22 minutes. Thanks, mate. That's that then, say £300. Yeah. Yeah, she's fine. She's in the sitting room, reading her fan fiction or whatever it is. Harry Potter. That must be a song title, that, Jason. I'm not alone anymore. Da 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 dee. It's nice for someone else to come on. I know someone was starting off at 6 as well, and Sam's trains started at 5:30. When I started at 6, no one else was doing anything except for Ollie at 7. Now everyone seems to be coming to Wednesdays. Might have to change my day. I'm having tea. Had the puppy sprayed today, so she's quiet. Poor thing. A bit sore, I would think. Jeez, that's obviously going to be like this one I'm getting at Christmas. That's £502, so that'd be somewhere near that. $550, I would think, somewhere near it anyway. Right, there's 2. See if anyone else comes on. It's stupid going through this little list I've got tonight. What you been up to, Simon? Anything decent besides taking your poor puppy to the vets? Oh, you have me tea, I forgot. Let's go around that. Yeah, I'm now looking forward to February anyway. This train show. I've never been to one before, so I'm hoping I can get some good bargains while I'm there. I've got most of the track for my layout, my new layout. Yeah, the way it's going, I'm going to unsub to some anyway. I never go there, and if I lose subs, I can't get over 164, so I might as well just get rid of a load and start with going somewhere else and trying there. In fact, I'm still at 164. I went to Dizzy Heights at 165 a fortnight ago, and the next day it went down. But there you go. The only other day I can think of really is, well, it's either a Tuesday or a Thursday. I could do Fridays, but it's too near the weekend. Crikey. I've noticed though that the Americans, they do sub each other a lot more than what they seem to over here. I have noticed that. Perhaps I should go on to a lot of American ones, but I'm always asleep. All right. What were the figures of? Was it just passengers or people standing on the station, or was it workman type things? I've got workmen. I need station staff. I think it's probably the next thing I'll get. But I'll leave all that to the show. I'm hoping to get a load of bargains, as they say. And a few bits of track. I've only got four sets of points. All right. Yeah, I could do with something like that as well. Because my new layout will have sort of more shunting than what I had on this one. Model U 3D. Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping at the show that there's some guys that do the old 3D modelling of figures, because that could be quite. They'd probably be cheaper there than buying Hornby or Bachmann or whatever. Prezi, is it Prezi? Hello, Leslie. Good evening, mate. Nice to turn up. I was wondering if it's me and Train Feet going to speak all day, all night. Anyone else coming? My mate Stephen hasn't arrived. I'm getting a bit worried. He's not feeling that well. Phoned him yesterday, and he's got a really bad. It's not COVID. Yes, exactly. Hello, Roger. I've got my list tonight. I didn't remember, mind you. As I say, I'll get you mixed up with I can't even remember the name of it. St Mary's. Which is Stuart. Yeah, that is the problem. I mean, Anthony's isn't so bad. I even fall asleep during that, and that's at 8:30, isn't it? I think on a Friday. Okay, mate. Thanks for coming on and keep me company for the first 20 minutes or so, whatever it was. Cheers, mate. Take care. I can't stay. I wake up early, but I would never go on a stream because I could fall asleep as soon as I say hello. If I went on the computer. It's the old toilet break and then back to sleep. Let's see if anyone will give it 5 minutes and see whatever. So, anything interesting happening today, Leslie and Roger? Besides having a dog manipulated? Fancy hitting a dog with a spade. Jesus. We've had loads to look at today. Outside our houses, I'm with a housing association, and they got a grant to repaint the outside because it's like 20 odd years since they've been done. In fact, probably longer. And the concrete sort of whatever they call it, the harrowing. The stones on the side were coming off and big bits are falling off and that. So they got this grant off Scottish Homes or whatever, and they're just about finished the last block. Well, I say just about. They've got a fair bit on this side. I can't see the back. And they're taking the scaffolding away today. So I've been watching that. And also some gardeners have been chopping the trees down the bushes in a little bit opposite, right next to them. So I've had quite a lot to look at while I've been doing things. Right, looks like Nicola, yeah, there's no way she can go back on that, so that should be open fully. I thought it might have gone to 200, what it was before. It went down to 100. I thought go back to 200, but she's taken a lot off, but still have to show passports, which I'm hoping that'll be gone by then. And also possibly the mask will be whether you want to or not. Messing around with wires. Yeah, if you've got an any old SCART leads that you don't use now, because most tellies and that now don't come SCART sockets or whatever, if you cut them up like lengthways, not across the ways, it's perfect for wire for the layouts. I haven't got a piece. I did one yesterday and it really is good, and it's whatchamacallit, it's not a single wire, it's thingy, multi-core, that's the word, isn't it? Is it multi-core? Multi-wire? Yeah. I was actually alright in the 60s. It's when I hit the 70s, and it's more the last couple of years. Well, I'm only 73, nearly 74, but definitely this last year. I don't know if it's because I've been stuck in the house more, whereas me and Shirley used to go out walking every day, but now she can't walk. And I'm not pushing a wheelchair. But yeah. Yeah. Isn't telephone wire, isn't that single core? Yeah. Well, hopefully, I mean, he's lifted everything today, hasn't he? So you lot will be okay. Think I'll get the Scottish show moved down south? Nah. I think she'll have to follow. She's got a month and a bit to take the masks and the passports. The passports are a waste of time, really are. Yeah. I'd love to go to bed, sleep all night, and then get up, sort of thing, and then last the whole night on YouTube on live streams. At the moment it's terrible. I have to keep apologising to Anthony, because this is probably the latest ones I go on, and then I'll fall asleep about say 9 o'clock, half 9, and I'll wake up about 11 and then be wide awake. So I sit on the computer, look at the old video, well not so much old videos, but all these other things. I've been going through, oh, hello angels, and the gang. The gang's all here. Yeah. You know the network cable, I bought a roll of that, must be about 10 years, maybe even longer. I've still got a load of that, yet I've run, I've made, I don't know how many leads, and I made leads for the ex next door neighbour, and I've still got quite a bit of that left, and that wire's not too bad, although that's single strand, so it depends what you want to use it on, I suppose. Right, I hope you've all watched my video I put out at the beginning of the week. It's had quite a few, I think it was beginning of the week or the weekend. I've had over 80 odd views. Chuffed. Well, that train is £502 from Hornby, and I'm getting it from Hornby. I could have got it cheaper, but we were messed around so much with another train that we started off at Rails. Rails lost Hornby, so we went to Hattons, and not blaming Hattons so much, but Hornby, it wasn't here in time, so we left it, and Carol was going to buy it for my birthday, so left it, the actual order, and it wasn't even here ready for my birthday, so she's cancelled it and we got something else. I think she got me the 156 Royal Air Force thing that Stephen's got on Bear Lane, I think, which runs perfectly now but didn't when I first got it, and that was my track, not the loco. Has anyone put in a pre-order for the Black 5 sound and steam? Because I'd love to get that, but I can't get that until after I paid for this other one. £167 between three of us. Yeah, I'm getting it from Hornby, so I'll definitely get it. So just hope they've got round the packaging, because that was ridiculous, the ones I've seen. Okay, no problem. Take care, mate. Well, you're engaged, aren't you? No problem, mate. Off you go, Roger. Roger. Or as the Air Force in the war would have said, Roger there. Ooh, pardon me. Ooh. I don't know about you lot, but it's cold here tonight. You're going to have a thingy to keep me going, to keep me warm. I was talking to Stephen last night, and I want to do a shuttle which I wanted to do on my old layout, and I was going to use two controllers. I was going to use my Z21 on the main lot, and this one track that just did a U, and it had just gone round the U and stop, round the U thingy, and I was going to use E-Link and Railmaster. Then I suddenly realised last night I can't do that with the new one without putting isolation things in and that, and I can't be bothered with that. So obviously going to be now on I'll buy a unit from DCC Concepts, isn't it? Do it that way. But I've added a bit to the layout, so I won't get all my trains on. Well, I might get them all on, but I won't be able to move them. No, look on it. All right. How do you find out if they're tier 1? Yeah, I was saying to Stephen, that's another thing me and Stephen have talked about. The Hornby catalogue, or whatever you want to call it, for this year is far better than last year's. I thought last year's now was really disappointing. Alright. Do you want to flog it? Will that work DCC as well? Or has it got to be a DCC shot? I haven't got a clue, because I haven't really looked into it yet. Because that'll be done when I sort it all out. I will be sure, I know. Yeah, I'll be there, mate. Me, Stephen and my daughter will be there, so you better be on good behaviour when I get there. Okay. that's sorted that out then, isn't it? Oh right, I'll look up Gauge Master as well then. Probably be the same thing, cut 2 bits of track, isn't it? And wire it up, and that's it. Set the pause how long you want to pause it. And I think you do this. Do you do the speed on that, or does the controller do the speed? Right, I want to do cut the shout outs. Right, one is for I've got one of my subs, and it's Market Hemel Down. Now the link is in the description, along with OO Bill. Now he stopped doing stuff for a while, but he's back. And if you ever want to service or have, watch him take stuff apart and that, he's absolutely brilliant. I've learned a lot from him. There is someone else as well, but I've lost his name at the moment. And also one for another one of us guys, Hardcore. Now I can't think of his whole name, and I forgot to put his link in. I forgot I had it written down to say. But Hardcore's put another one out today with a snowplow on it, and it looks massive when it's got side bits that shoot out. And it looks absolutely massive. If you have any other trains, yeah, he's good, isn't he, Leslie? I really like him a lot. I also watched one, another guy that does the pancake motor, what you call it, put a new motor in, but not a normal one from a tape recorder or DVD player or whatever it is. But he sells his stuff on eBay, and they're £15, and it looks very easy to do, but he's sold out. I think it wasn't it. What's his name? Oh, Charlie. At whatever. I can't think. My memory's going. Yeah, he's really good. Absolutely brilliant. He taught me a lot about, what, 4 or 5 months ago, I would think, and it's made my 43s. I had a couple of screamers, and they don't scream anymore. So now every time I have any new ones, they get a service straight off now, taken apart. Not so much 43s, but anything that's got a pancake motor in anyway, or any motor now, come to think of it. How are we doing? Oh crikey, I'm nearly there. No Anthony, come to think of it, yeah. Yeah, but there's another guy, and I've got him saved, and I'll have to go through for next week, because he does much the same as OO Bill, but obviously you get different locos, so Alright, besides you, Angels, anyone else going to the Glasgow show? Which looks good now for being on, I must say. Let's get rid of the masks. You have a fact. Don't tell Shirley. Oh, good. Stephen's got your phone number anyway, isn't he, Leslie? So we can phone you to find out where, or message you to find out where you are. I'll be the one that's wearing a cap with a a balloon with hydrogen, and is it hydrogen or whatever the gas is they put in that's floating up in the air? A red one. I gave up for 3 years, and then Shirley's dad died, and at the wake I started smoking again. Stopped again for about a month, and I keep going, oh, I've got to stop, and I stopped for a few days, and then I want a fag, that old tulip. So, but I will stop. Ah, right, I've never thought about it. It's 3 days, isn't it? Yeah, we'll be there on the Friday. I would like to have had a second day there. Well, I don't know, I've never been to one, and I don't know how much I will get to see, but I probably would have liked another day. So you never know, I might be back up on the train in the second day, or one of the other days. Come home and grab some money off Shirley and go back again for another day. Yeah, it should be okay anyway. Right, coffee time. All right. Well, I'll probably stay there with Stephen. I think is only going for the 1 day now. He was going to go for all 3 days and stay in a hotel. But so if he's going to give us a lift home, we'll have to go with whatever time he wants to leave. But if he's whatever, not going straight down, which I'd probably tell him to anyway, we'll just get the train home. I'll stay to the end. It's bargains want more than views. I might take a look at the Yo-Ho Society or whatever. Some gink's going to be on that one. Angels is the layout that you've got. Has that got me bath in it? That you're taking down, or is it another layout? All right. Are you getting tickets before you come up, or are you going to get one at the door? I was thinking about getting advance tickets now. Now that I know it's definitely going to be on. Ah. Take it out and throw it on your layout. Bath. The only things I could find with Bath was Barbie stuff, or most of it anyway. Really annoying, and then with nothing like what you wanted. That was the problem. Yeah, that's what I was thinking now. That's just, I'll get mine and Carol's when I get off here, I think. Because even if Stephen doesn't come up, I'm definitely going. I'll get the train if I know in advance. So that'll be that sorted. My picture on YouTube looks terrible compared to my picture on my other computer that's running OBS. I'm in the middle on the one on OBS, but I keep going over to the side on the one on the YouTube for some reason. I'll take it. There's refreshments in there. I'll take it. What's coffee then? It's usually about. In fact, I don't know. It's that long since I've had a coffee out. I think the last one Carol bought me, so I haven't got a clue what it was. Yeah, I could go back to my circles, but I was working today, so I didn't have a lot of time in here to sort anything out. That's why the same video's on this week as last week. I need to get trains running, but I can't do anything until after the show because I want to buy some track there, hopefully. Bloody hell, that's ridiculous. Alright, I'll try and make myself bigger. Here we go. Wee. How's that? I'm bigger now. I've grown. Now I can only run like a third of my layout. What I've got left of it. There's stuff everywhere in here. I'm going to have to start clearing it up for second week in Feb. Probably before that, in fact. It's in a way it's a bit of a shame. The two loops that are here, they're nearly where the new loops will be, but they're just that little bit further out, but so near. And it's basically the same track. Just obviously I think it's one which would be a 601 size difference, I think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna wave. Oh, 6 likes, only 4 on, but 6 likes. It's been very quiet tonight, really quiet, but at least I got 6 likes. Don't know how many dislikes, but 6 likes. That's good enough for me. One cup of coffee gone. No, I had the same problem. I can get in here all right. It's all the stuff on the actually on the layout. I've been wanting to do some spraying, but it's so cold. I don't want to risk it. So me compressor's out and all my spray stuff's out. That's on one end. I've got a printer and a computer screen, a laptop, and then behind me, behind the green screen, it's in fact it's just a load of boxes as far as I know. But it will all be put away shortly. The upper lever can be run a circle. Yeah, that's one thing I've got to do when I do this layout. As soon as it's done, I want to start on the Harry Potter line. That's going to be an effort, so I need to do that before I do any scenery, because otherwise I'll probably break the scenery or whatever, but I shall get there. Right, is Ollie on tonight? I haven't had Lee on to tell me that he's on. And that bag's gone out, that was good. Into the ashtray. May bottle. Yeah. Yeah, where about halfway up that backdrop will be Harry Potter. Okay, don't know that one. No, he's got an ear infection, Leslie. He got up the other day and the room just span, so he sat back down and stayed there for I don't know how long, but oh, sorry, he's got COVID, sorry. Oh, let me get through that, alright. If it's anything like, I haven't had it, but Carol and Shirley have. Carol lost the voice, but that was mainly and a bit of a sore throat, and Shirley just had a sore throat. I took a PCR test and I was clear, so There you go. Unless I brought it in, it was me that gave them to it, which is possible, I suppose. And by the time that Carol sort of showed symptoms and that, I was clear. I don't know. But I haven't had a sore throat at all, so nor a cold. Sneeze now and again, but that's dust, a lot of it. Because I've been working with wood, sawing wood and stuff. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Have a good evening, and don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, which I'm pretty certain all you lot would have done, subscribe please. Thanks very much for joining, and see you next week or on Anthony's. There we go. Bye.